minutes.
Okay, we have an approval,
Or
support. Any questions, changes? All those in favor say aye.
aye.
Aye. Okay, next item.
D, unfinished business. There is none listed.
Next one.
Item 1, under new business, requesting commission approval of a 1-year purchase order with 4 1-year options to renew with WW Granger, Inc. to provide tools and equipment necessary to complete repairs and maintenance projects for various divisions within the Department of Public Services and Department of Facilities Management and Planning, Facilities Management Division.
Morning. Why don't you tell us about this? And can you introduce yourself as well? Your mic, is your mic
Mic.
on?
The mic.
Just hit the button.
Yeah, it's lit. Okay, now we're good.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. My name's Joseph Archer. I'm the Assistant Division Director with Facilities.
Okay.
The contract that we're looking at is a countywide contract for purchase of tools, supplies, for repairs throughout various county facilities.
Okay. Okay, and then are you having another company backing this up too?
We have MSC as well.
Okay, I know our staff did a lot of work on this, so. All right, anything else about it?
Nothing that I can think to state.
Okay, questions, anyone? All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Next item. We'll take these all at the end.
Item 2, requesting commission approval of Amendment 1 to a 3-year purchase order with 2 1-year options to renew with Waterfront Petroleum Terminal Company to continue to supply gasoline and diesel fuel to various Wayne County locations on an as-needed basis.
Okay, and this goes until March 31st of 27. Anybody on this one? Anybody? Anybody? No one's here on this item? Okay, any questions on this? It's extending the contract for the gas and for diesel. All right. Is that it? Okay, next item.
Item 3, requesting commission approval of a grant application with the Michigan Department of Transportation's Local Bridge Program to request funding for the replacement of Northville Road over Middle Rouge River, Northville Road over the Middle Rouge River, and Inkster Road over E. Hines Drive.
Okay. Good morning.
That's your district.
One of them.
Good morning, Madam Chair. This is Sami Kali, Director of Engineering, Highway Engineer.
So could you tell us about this? Were we expecting to apply for a grant, especially for the Northville? Bridge?
This is the local bridge program
Yeah.
that we apply every year.
Okay.
For money, from the MDOT, and it's very competitive program. So one criteria is the more you contribute, the better chance you can get a grant or you can get the money. So yeah, that's why you see our contribution is 27% toward these projects. All these projects, Northville ones, are under design. We're trying to get them ready, not just even for the local bridge program, for any opportunities that might come that we want to have bridges ready to go.
So you think 27% is a good
Yeah.
amount to put in there to match?
Yeah,
from-
before my time, they used to do like 20%. Then they found out, maybe this is not helping Wayne County, so we bumped it up to 25%, and now we're going 27% because everybody wants, money to build the bridges.
So as far as the Northville Road, the Northville Road one, that's still going to go forward even if we don't get the grant?
If we don't have the money, the MDOT money, it's going to be very hard unless we spare money from the Act 51.
So did we apply for Northville last year?
I'm not really sure if we did last year or not, but it looks like these ones that we get them under design is we keep applying for them again, so we applied in the 2025, and then in 2026, we probably applied for additional ones because, we have a lot of bridges that
Yeah.
really in poor conditions,
Right.
you know, and they like to see a new application with the new bridges, but sometimes like we repeat the same bridge again to have a better chance, you know, because we feel these ones should go and we should take care of them. That's why
Yeah, especially if they're, I don't know if, do we have any bridges that are actually closed in Northville, in Wayne County right now?
right now, no, we don't have any bridges are closed. You know, we have ones are maybe critical ones. And last meeting, we did have come for one small bridge for the island in Brownstown. You know, we got some funding for it. So that's gonna go under design too. So yeah, anytime we get any money, we try to use it as fast as we can.
Yeah, because I mean, Northville's been closed down to one lane for, I think, 2 years. Maybe it hasn't been that long, but it feels like that long. But this is my question too. It looks like these grant applications were due on April 1st. Did we already apply for them?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't waste any opportunity.
good.
We don't. let
I was
them-
just like,
Yeah,
because it's a little
Or-
late.
yeah, we're way ahead of, you know, the curve on this one. You know, we don't wait to the last minute.
Okay,
So-
all right. So when will we find out?
I think the announcement comes around October.
Oh,
And the money they give us, they have some flexibility too. You know, it's not like you have to use it in the same year. We want to use it in the same year, but sometimes we have flexibility to use it, you know, in a year later, or we could advance it too. Like if we have a bridge project right now, like it's completely designed and everything. So, and we get the funding, like for example, 27 funding, and we have it done, we could ask them to accelerate it to move, you know, the funding to the current year.
okay. I have one more question, and I hate it when people just go on their own little area, but this has been going on so long. If let's say we got the money tomorrow, are we all set on that bridge to go forward? And because there were a lot of different issues with that. Is it all set to go forward and start fixing it?
Are you talking, which bridge?
The Northville one.
Northville, which one? Is it the baseline one? Or
Yeah, the baseline
The
one.
baseline?
Yes.
Yeah, the baseline, we do have the money for it and we're ready to go. And it's gonna be lit by MDOT. There were some delays by the railroad, you know, and we just resolved it. And we're still waiting on AT&T to completely finish a relocation of their fiber optics. They have been running into issues.
Yeah.
And but we're working, like we're having a meeting, almost monthly meeting to see where they're at. But our commitment is going to be, you know, to let this project either in June or July, and we should have a contractor by the end of the year. But we agreed to push it to the next year, because what we don't want to do is start construction and close the road and let people have a detour during winter. It's gonna be really hard to maintain the road. So we decided just to have it start next year in January, because there is a lot of work they can do in January, like removing the bridge and everything and do the detour. So by the springtime, the bridge should be ready for concrete.
Okay, so you're saying next year, January.
Next year, January.
Okay,
is
fine.
our
I just
time
need to
start.
tell people timelines and then they're good.
Yeah.
If they just know. Okay. Questions, anyone? Kara? All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Next item.
Item 4, requesting commission approval of retroactive amendment 1 to a 3-year contract with a 1-year option to renew with Orchard Hills and McClement to continue construction engineering services for the bridge replacement of Southfield Road over Ecorse Creek in the cities of Ecorse and Lincoln Park.
Okay, this is a retroactive contract.
I don't know why they call it retroactive. The OHM are the CE on this bridge. You know, what's happened, you know, it's very competitive market when it comes. So a lot of time they really ask us specific dates, like when is this supposed to start and and we usually try to have a CE like a year ahead of time. And we come like, try to be very close. But what happens during construction, because this is an MDOT funded project, this is one of the local bridge programs. So MDOT would not allow you because the CE doesn't have the money to stop the work, because it has to be, the contractor has to continue working every day. we don't shut them down, and because that's gonna cost us a lot more than what the consultant is asking for. And this is one of them, and the next one is almost the same thing too.
Okay.
They anticipate, and there were some, for this one, they were increase in inspection and time for fabrication too. That wasn't accounted for because they discovered that during the construction stage.
Okay,
And that's why actually we're paying them for the extra time and inspection and fabrication.
Pelham Road. Okay, and Madam Clerk, can you read in number 5 as well, since we're talking about that?
Item 5, requesting commission approval of retroactive amendment 1 to a 3-year contract with a 1-year option to renew with Baker and Associates to continue the construction engineering services for Pelham Road from Ecorse Road to Van Born Road in the cities of Taylor and Allen Park.
All right,
Yeah, this is
Go.
the same thing for
for the number 5.
number.
Commissioner Clemente.
I just wanted to, thank you, Madam Chair. On number 4, so that bridge still has more, like, it's open, we're going over it, but there's still more things that need to be done. Is this what this contract's for?
No, this it's supposed to be done, completed like last year,
Okay,
but there were some sewer related. We didn't, the sewer we found out, it was like, is it Wayne County, is it the city? And there was supposed to be, the way it was connected before the 1978, that the separation is supposed to happen between the stormwater and the sanitary, and it used to be connected directly to the Ecorse.
Yeah.
So there was required some additional structures to make sure, everything is separated and it's working, and we're only having a storm runoff coming. So that's one of the things like added to the project.
okay, happy to hear that. Thank you. I just want to make sure everything was good.
Ready to go, ready to continue.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
Nope.
Okay, next item.
Item 6, requesting commission approval of a 4-year facility adjustment and reimbursement agreement with Buckeye Pipeline Company to allow for the reimbursement for the relocation of 5 pipelines related to the Allen Road Grade Separation Project in the city of Woodhaven.
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
Yeah, this is Allen Road Grade Separation. You heard it last night too. I mean, this is, like we said, one of the projects that we have to remember. This Buckeye and Kinder Morgan and Blaine, these are the 3 pipelines that we have been dealing with for so long, because unfortunately, we didn't have a lot of power over them. And because they are running along the railroad right of way, which supersedes our road right of way.
They're running,
Along the railroad
oh,
right of way. And that's why we're
Oh,
going, I mean,
okay.
if they are like crossing our road or something and we have the jurisdiction, things will be a lot different.
okay,
Yeah, so part of the agreement with all these 3 pipelines, one of them is Buckeye. Basically, we have an agreement with them, or draft an agreement, and that's their estimate cost to do the improvements and the relocation. It's almost $2.948 million.
yeah. Questions of that? Go ahead. Go ahead.
Just I guess, a question regarding the work that's being done. So you're taking it from underground to basically elevating it?
Yeah, the railroad elevation of the tracks is very critical to their operation. So we're almost like maintaining the same elevation.
Mhm.
So we're going underneath.
Okay.
So it's gonna be underpass, you
Okay,
call
so
it.
it's still gonna stay under.
Yeah, we will stay under, but we have to build the bridge
Right.
and design it, and it's to meet their current standards, obviously, and that's really what's taking so long, because all these pipelines are right now is they cannot continue running the same way.
Right.
They're not gonna be, the railroad would not allow these pipelines to
Run
go
up
through
to-
the
Right,
bridge,
yeah,
or they have to go underground, or they have to do something about it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Explosions, yeah.
Massive project. Anybody else? Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Next item.
I made a motion for.
Oh, you did,
And
oh, I'm
support.
sorry. Okay, and is there support?
Support.
Okay, okay. So we have a motion and support to approve this, the agenda. or the items? Okay, Madam Clerk, can you call the roll, please, too, as well?
Did you want to use the tablets or? did you-
Yeah. I don't know.
Motion carried.
Okay, thank you. Next item.
F, such other matters as may be properly submitted before the committee.
Heard of none. Next item.
G, public comments.
Please come forward. Do we have any emails, Madam Clerk?
No emails were received.
Okay, anybody online? Can you tell, hands up?
There are no hands raised on Zoom.
Okay, all right, seeing and hearing no one. Next item.
Adjournment.